Well, Maggie,
Drew,
what happened? You are our first girl eliminated on cycle 24.
I know. I tell myself this every day since I was eliminated, that I'm convinced that I had too much beef with myself and the judges instead of with like the competition and the girls, because I came into it thinking it was going to go a certain way and it didn't, and then I wrapped myself up in that.
You felt that you had beef with the judges?
I came into it thinking I was a certain way, and then you guys didn't see that about me, with being really laid back and cool and just being me, but then I was seen as kind of not fake, but trying too hard to be a certain way when I really didn't think that's how it was coming across, so I was like hitting a barrier.
Do you feel like the white homegirl piece backfired on you?
Yeah, I will always stand by homegirl. Like, my friends and I use that term, homeboy, homegirl, whatever, very casually. Like, me being a homegirl is just like laid back and cool and we can kick it, and that's that. There's nothing more to that. And I think it just got too serious. My thing was just stay chill, stay cool, stay you.
Well, what are you?
I mean, I'm me. I'm everything I experience with my life and people, and I think I have a lot of different aspects to how I was raised and where I moved and who I met, and I have a funny side to me, and I have a very serious side, and I have a more vulnerable side with what I've lived through with certain people that affect how I do act, but every single side of me is still me.
I think you're still looking for Maggie.
I am, and I turned 21 a month ago, and like, I think when I'm 35 or I'm 40, I'm still gonna be going to different places, meeting new people, and being like, oh my God, there's that side of me too, or when I was young, that was not even me, now I realize this is me, where every single day you might have a new part of you leaving or coming.
So what would you have done differently if you were to redo this whole experience?
I think going into it, I just got very intimidated and very taken back into my shell. And so I was like going over, okay, what do you say? How do you say it? How are you gonna look to them? I just wanted to take two to be calm and just be like, actually, no. And instead I was just trying to like catch up with you guys.
Yeah, and I think that that's what we really struggled with is we didn't want you to ever have any reason to say, if I had a take two,
yeah.
Because if you came and presented your authentic self,
yeah.
I think you would have needed only one take. Because I've seen your pictures. You take a good picture.
Thank you.
And you are a beautiful girl. And but I think that piece to it that was going to stand in your way was, can you bring that brand and that personality of
yeah.
who you are to life? Were you a fan of Top Model before you came
And that's
on?
my biggest thing. I grew up on this shit. Like,
yeah.
Me and my mom, like, seriously, when I found out, I was like, instant tears. I was like, Mom. And she's like, I don't believe you, I'm like, it's true. But yeah, I think just going into it knowing so much about the show, instead of just stripping that away and be like, this is your moment, instead of knowing the whole history of Top Model and how big it is to me, I think it was just too big in my mind. Instead of just breaking it down, like, just take care of this moment and then take care of this moment, when I was thinking like the whole situation I was in.
So you've left the competition now. Who should we be rooting for?
My girl is Gina.
Gina.
Instantly, like, she's just a little firecracker to me. Like, I take her and I like squeeze her little body. I just want to like lift her up. She's like my little penis head. I like my little head. It's like a joke between us. We're like, oh,
Your little penis head.
Yeah,
okay,
she's like a
well,
tip.
Maggie, that is definitely interesting.
But Gina is my girl.
Who's the messiest?
Liz.
Who's the horniest?
Kyla.
Who is the funniest?
Liz again.
Who's the craziest?
Brendy K.
Who's the toughest judge?
You, in my opinion.
Okay. Who gave you the most helpful critiques?
Ashley and Tyra. It goes up between the two of them.
And what was it like standing in front of Tyra Banks?
She was kind of like a mirage to me. I was like, wanted to touch her to see if it was like actually real, because her face was just like perfect. And I think growing up this whole time, I'm like, are you real or is this still TV? And I'm just standing in front of TV.
The screen.
Yeah,
I
pretty
think
much.
the same thing too.
Yeah. I want to just be like, where's the flaws?
They're not there.
They're not there.
They're not there. All right, well, you are fantastic. And I think that you've learned a lot on this.
I have.
And I think there are big things from you, because you do take a great picture. I will not deny that. All right?
That's big coming from you, so I appreciate it.
Yeah.
It is.
Don't mess this up. Okay.
I won't. Thank you.
All right. Bye, Maggie.
Are you ready for more fabulous face-offs?
Well, only the next level fierce survives, so make sure to subscribe so you can follow along on the competition for the crowning of America's Next Top Model.